This video right here is about Detroit rapper AllstarJR. But first, I need everybody to please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed to my channel, This Made Media Magazine. Now, this is a major update on the whole AllstarJR situation involving NBA Ben 10, NBA DeadendRon, and J Prince Jr. of Rap-A-Lot Mafia. Shout out to Dallas Global TV. I'm reading an article off their page. Make sure you follow them on IG, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts at the end. The federal government alleged Detroit rapper AllstarJR, real name Jeremy Christopher Ford, a convicted felon, allegedly carried out a retaliatory restaurant shooting in Houston, Texas, and later fled, forming the basis for a federal firearm charge. Special Agent Gregory states in a complaint that surveillance footage shows AllstarJR involved in a robbery altercation inside a Kirby Drive restaurant. Confessions, where individuals took his jewelry before a fight escalated. Video allegedly captures Ford retrieving a handgun, firing multiple rounds at victims, pursuing one individual, and shooting another at close range while on the ground. 3 people, including NBA Ben 10, rapper DeadendRon, suffered gunshot wounds, including one victim left currently without feeling in his legs, and another requiring finger amputation. A bystander was also struck. Authorities say AllstarJR fled in a Cadillac Escalade. Later posted social media videos referencing the altercation and has a prior felony conviction, barring legal firearms possession. AllstarJR was arrested on April 22nd in Detroit. No hearing dates have been announced or filed with the court. The complaint was ordered sealed by Honorable Judge Yvonne Y. Ho until 180 days after filing our Allstar Jr.'s arrest. So we all know AllstarJR was arrested. They didn't release still shots, showing the shooting, showing him standing over Ben 10. They said Ben 10 is paralyzed. They say DeadendRon, he got a finger shot off. He had his finger amputated. And another innocent victim, bystander, he was shot in the buttocks. You know what I'm saying? The FBI then picked up the case. They got AllstarJR in custody. The other people is still recovering. And, my thoughts on the whole situation is, I don't believe that they done with arresting people. They just gathering enough evidence. The reason why I believe that they picked up AllstarJR is because he probably wasn't cooperating with them. On this, when the whole thing happened, he left the scene and he probably still not cooperating. You know what I'm saying? So when you ain't cooperating, they'll throw any charge on you. Even though they said that somebody dropped the gun, while trying to pistol whip him, they dropped it and he picked it up and started firing, because he a convicted felon. It don't matter what the situation is. He wasn't supposed to, touch no gun. What I believe gonna happen? Yeah, I believe that, he gonna get hit with some time, unless he cooperate, which I doubt he gonna do. So, he definitely gonna go down for that gun charge. Now, as far as, NBA Ben 10, DeadendRon, J Prince Jr., and all that, I believe, they all will be arrested soon. J Prince Jr., in the whole altercation, he hurt his knee. He said, I think my knee is infected. He showed his knee. He's saying that there's going to be a second surgery on his knee and all that. I believe he probably, more than likely hurt his knee, while participating in the beatdown and robbery of AllstarJR. That's just my opinion. Also, NBA Ben 10, been doing a whole bunch of videos and stuff, in the hospital bed, acting like he ain't hurt, he in good spirits and all that. When actuality, if you zoom in on this picture, as I've shown you, I'm going to show you on the next one, it show you the patient Hoyer lift sling, you know what I'm saying? It's a sling that they put people who paralyzed in, you know. So I'm not trying to say that, you know, he paralyzed for life. He might get feeling back in his leg soon, but, you know, right now he been in the hospital for over 2 weeks, you know, and you know, hopefully they all recover and, you know, get on with their life, learn a valuable lesson, man. So this is the breakdown right here of the FBI and what they got, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe. Alright, so these just some points up out of this from the FBI, so you know this accurate. This ain't no made up, like these bloggers making up all type of stories. You know, at some point a handgun fell to the floor during the fight. Investigators say Ford picked it up and began firing as people ran. One man collapsed after being shot while others fled towards the elevator. Authorities say Ford continued firing, including additional shots in the direction of another person who was running away. The complaint alleged Ford then returned to the injured man and fired additional rounds at close range while he was laying on the floor. Investigators say he later pointed the gun again, but appeared to be out of ammunition. Authorities said the third person, believed to be a bystander, was also shot but suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Hospital officials told investigators one of the injured victims had his finger amputated due to the gunshot wound and suffered severe leg injuries. Another victim, I was just talking about, DeadendRon, as of April 15th, did not have feeling in his legs. That's Ben 10. Investigators said Ford fled the scene in the white Cadillac Escalade before officers arrived. The affidavit also states that after the shooting, Ford allegedly posted multiple videos on social media appearing to taunt those involved. Investigators say he later released a music video referencing the shooting, including lyrics about the, you know, so hey, lyrics about, yeah, man. So he did a couple videos, but yeah, as far as AllstarJR, you know, he basically told on himself, you know, putting all that on record, taunting them and all that. And it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? We just got to sit back and watch. But, you know, FBI involved, I feel Rico is coming. You know, I feel that they will pick up NBA Ben 10, you know, DeadendRon, and J. Prince Jr., you know what I'm saying? As far as for the robbery and the beatdown part, they might charge him with the shooting too, you know, since they only charge AllstarJR with the gun. You know, somebody gonna have to pay for, you know, everybody getting shot, including the innocent victim, and, you know, lawsuits coming right after that. But that's the latest update on AllstarJR. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Please hit that like, share this video, and subscribe. You can subscribe to my channel. This is Made Media Magazine. Shout out to Trenches News. Make sure you get the hottest book out right now, How I Survived Chicago Drill. You can get directly from Swiper on IG or Nene Marie 37. If you get it directly from them, you get an autographed copy. You always get on Amazon.com. But make sure you get the hottest book out right now, Trenches News, How I Survived Chicago Drill. Also, tap in with him. Get you some merch, man. The Vonnie did his sweaters, man, selling like hotcakes. Get them, you know, while you can right now, man. Tap in with Swiper or Nene Marie 37 and get you a sweater. Shout out to the Mod Squad. I'm out.
Make sure you go ahead, Nene Marie 37 in her inbox if you want a signed copy of my book, man.